This one about the NBA All Stars, and obviously, it's all about LeBron James, the most appearances, the most stars. It gets kind of ad nauseum. But after we get past LeBron James, we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we have Kobe Bryant, we have, excuse me, Tim Duncan, we have Kevin Garnett, and we have Shaq. But there's one name that really blew me away when I found out he had done at least 16 All Star appearances. That was Dr. J. Julius Irvin. And I'm going to tell you why I was so stunned because of the ABA. And I think they included both the Rockets, but I was like, wow. Um, it says a lot if you've done multiple tons of appearances. I think LeBron and Durant got the most, at least 14 going into this year, leading the way. Um, Appearances, and again, it meant something once upon a time. It doesn't carry the same kind of weight anymore. I know I'm gonna hear from LeBron. He's like, "Well, you always do this here because of this." No, what has happened is because the All Star Game has become such a joke. The quality of the game. There was a time when you read about an all-time great player that was actually participating, was actually playing in it, and it meant something. But so often than not, I think the oneness of it all is kind of taken away. The truth is, I think with LeBron holding that record like that has kind of watered it down because I think that it needs something completely to be reflective that it gives the other room a chance to grow and to be part of it. So, and it doesn't mean that records are meant to be broken, that people can't be entitled to them. It's just that what has happened is that it's been such a stagnant that it's kind of like watered it down. So when you think about it, you're kind of like, wow. It's in one hand it's kind of dominant, but on the other hand it's kind of like ridiculously long, and it needs some new air to come up in there. So that's one of the problems that you're seeing with it. Um, Again, there was a time when that game meant something. For me, it meant more when you had guys who were selected who you knew were playing on whack dead teams, but they could win an all-star game MVP and they could be the hero in their town or come up big. There hasn't been that lust. There hasn't been that. That's been a lack of luster for quite some time. So they got work that they have to do to even make the game presentable, winnable, meaningful, just from that concept alone. So I think that's what's hurt it. And it's all a lot of the names. Jordan did do 14 appearances. I mean, it's just that I think that when it hit with certain people, it carried different weight. And I think that now it's just become such a oneness. And I don't know if guys are going to care about, if you get 10 All Star appearances, that debates you, that carries some weight, but the actual game itself, does it really even matter? See, that's the question. And now that's what's been lost because the game has just went so dribble drabble. So it's just one of those things where it's kind of like hard to get into, hard to accept, hard to even want to digest, hard to even want to deal with. It's just one of those things where you're just kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever. But anyway, respect to LeBron for all his All Star appearances and what he accomplished. To Kareem, to Kobe, to Tim Duncan, to Dr. J, to Shaq, to Kevin Garnett. I think the Dr. J one probably impressed me the most because it's like, wow, in spite of being in the ABA, in spite of the obstacles, he still got his acknowledgement. So I just thought I'd take the time. But tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and share the video if you like. And hit that membership because when you hit the membership request like this, I bring truth and forth, and there's a lot to bring in with that. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.